Gamers notoriously cannot wait the appropriate amount of time for information, and there are rumors every day. So on the dawn of April 19th, when I heard that Xbox's customer support had leaked an Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster to be released on the 21st, I was skeptical. While big if true, Bethesda is so busy. They have Elder Scrolls 6 and, I don't know, Starfield 2, maybe? Plus, that's just a freaking Monday. They would never. The core of Oblivion, with a new paint job remade from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5 to be released immediately. New, exciting technology, look at the lighting! I was excited. Plus, it had what excites me most of all. Achievements. In the last several days, I have neglected sleep, I have neglected work, but it was all worth it, because this game is wonderful, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Let's get started. There are 60 total achievements, and even at a glance, it was apparent that it was a single playthrough. There are 2 achievements that are mutually exclusive, but they can easily be save-scummed, and I'll be sure to point those out when we get there. All we have to do is finish the main quest, finish the Shivering Isles DLC, and reach maximum rank in all 5 of the guilds. Mage's Guild, Fighter's Guild, Thieves Guild, the Arena, and the Dark Brotherhood. Surprisingly unproblematic for an RPG. I mean, Skyrim has a laundry list of miscellaneous tasks a mile long, but not Oblivion. What a Chad. Starting out with building my character, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to punch, and I wanted to be really, really fast.
Redguard is rapidly approaching your location?
Unfortunately, there is no running nor punching for the moment, because I'm in jail. But I'm innocent. This time.
Keep moving, scum!
The Emperor and his bodyguards appear at my door because there's a secret exit out of the Imperial City located in my jail cell. The Emperor says he had a dream of me, and I think he was hitting on me, you guys. Who can blame him? Smolder. Either way, the Emperor asks me to join them and says all sorts of prophetic stuff about me being a key player in saving the world, and that he's going to be assassinated at any moment. He tells me I need to find and help his long-lost son, and although I tried valiantly to fist everyone in sight, he did eventually get killed. I'm pretty sure that guy was hacking, though. He came out of nowhere. Once I get out of the sewers, the open world is my oyster to do whatever I'd like, regardless of the fact that literal portals to hell are opening up all over Cyrodiil. Of course, being the RPG veteran that I am, I chose to do literally anything else except the main quest. I introduced myself to all of the guilds to see what they were about, and it seemed to me that the easiest place to start was the arena. The quests to raise rank at the arena are all in the same building and are only limited by the fact that the arena closes at 9 p.m. All of the quests are just to fight someone and win. So from 9 to 9, what a way to make a living, I've fisted my way through opponent after opponent after opponent. Sometimes even in groups. 2 or 3 at a time. I've lost total control of this joke. Once I reach champion rank, the only thing left to do is mortal combat against the current grand champion, who actually seemed like a pretty nice dude. But he stands between me and an achievement, so...
Finish him!
With that, arena is done. And as an unanticipated consequence, I have this dude following me around now. He is loud, he is obnoxious, and he is unrelenting. Not even the cold hand of death could keep him away. I had accidentally killed him via drowning, but later I went AFK and came back to I guess he's welcome to follow me around, but things are about to get a little freaky, so he better keep his little head down, because it's time for the Dark Brotherhood. I accidentally killed a man. It's bound to happen. Once I slept afterwards, I was awoken by this weirdo in a black robe named Lucien Lachance. He tasks me with killing a specific target in order to gain entry to the Dark Brotherhood. And everyone down here was really nice. Really likable. Like, yeah, they're bad guys, but they're not bad guys. Also, I don't know what's going on with Vicente's hair, but it doesn't seem to want to stay put.
Are you always supposed to have hair? Am I crazy?
The quests to raise rank in the Dark Brotherhood are what you'd imagine. Kill a specific target, preferably in a specific manner. If you go the extra mile for the quest, you receive a bonus in way of a special item. I do not believe that the bonus objectives affect progression in the ranks, but I'm not positive. Eventually, I got called back to Lucien Lachance, and he says that there is a rat in the Dark Brotherhood, not including the pet rat. Someone is picking off Dark Brotherhood members, and it has to be someone on the inside. I am tasked with purification, aka slaughter everyone in my guild. All my friends. Fine. Once purification does not solve the issue, because none of my guildmates were guilty, he sends me on a wild goose chase picking up drops hidden around Cyrodiil, which have targets scrawled on notes for me. On my 7th dead drop, Lucien shows up and is really mad. Turns out, someone has been feeding me false targets, tricking me into killing off members of the Dark Brotherhood. The surviving members blame Lucien, who gets tortured to death. My bad, homie. And we have to go directly to the Night Mother to seek her counsel. The actual turncoat shows himself in the most awkward reveal ever, and we kill him to protect the Night Mother. She names me the new listener, and that's another guild down. The most annoying guild for me had to be the Fighters Guild. Not because of the quests, or because the characters were unlikable, no. It was just so buggy. Like, the whole game is buggy, pretty true to form to the original, but in the process of trying to take out the rival Blackwood company, I needed to do an escort mission into this Ayleid ruin with one of my guildmates. He had some troubles. Not only dying ad nauseum to poison gas, which, by the way, the only indication of there being poison gas is this little cloud coming out of these vents. But beyond that, he didn't want to progress the quest with me at all. Hell, he even refused to exist in a single metaphysical plane. I got so mad at him I had to get up and leave. I went and made overnight oats. Do you know how mad you have to be to pause your game and go meal prep? He and I worked it out eventually, and after taking out the Blackwood company, I got named the Guild Master. They all have to call me Master when I pass by, and I don't think I like that. On to the Mages Guild, we need to assist them against the evil necromancers, and their leader, the King of Worms, Mana Marco. But first we have to go around to every single town and perform some task for the Mages Guild there in order to receive a recommendation. Once I have all the recommendations, I'm allowed access into the Arcane University. I'm about to run this damn place. The Necromancers are pretty upset because their magic type has been banned from the Arcane University, and the university is super underprepared to deal with them. I have to do all sorts of quests relating to researching them and trying my best to catch up. They turned out to be much closer than the university anticipated, as in members of the council. The Archmage names me his successor and kills himself so I can take power. I'll admit the impact was a little lost. For some reason,
It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
Shut up! Read the room? I have a showdown with Manimarco where I punch his face until he's dead, and I'm the official Archmage of the Arcane University. Last but not least is the Thieves Guild. This is the most freelance guild in the game. At my discretion, I can steal any items and sell them to guild-specific fences. After I earn a certain amount of money this way, I gain access to a special guild task where I am told to steal a specific item. Eventually, I'm trusted enough to do a specific request for the leader of the Thieves Guild, the Grey Fox. And what does the Grey Fox want? An Elder Scroll. Dude, shoot for the stars, why don't ya? This quest includes me going through Ayleid Ruins. I fucking love Ayleid Ruins, you guys.
If I were an ancient Ayleid push block, I would definitely be in this room. This would be my home. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. If I'm standing right here, do you see a door? Oh, you... I'm gonna lose my mind.
I absolutely do not crash out at Ayleid Ruins. I love Ayleid Ruins. I am then named the Grey Fox, which, to be honest, sounds like more of a curse than anything else.
You're the Grey Fox. You're under arrest for all kinds of stuff. You're wanted dead or alive. I'm choosing dead.
Thanks, dude. What a pal. With all the guilds complete, there is nothing else I can use to delay doing these damn Oblivion portals. We meet up with the Emperor's estranged son, Martin. He needs our help to protect the world from the evil Mehrunes Dagon. This is largely centered around an item called the Amulet of Kings. Martin needs this amulet to be able to light the dragonfires which hold back Oblivion. This is complicated by a group called the Mythic Dawn. They are responsible for killing the Emperor in the first place, and they keep stealing the damn amulet. Pretty rude. The Mythic Dawn squirrel the amulet away in a pocket dimension called Cameron's Paradise. After collecting some items Martin requests, he opens a portal to this dimension, which is not a skill I knew he had. I go in and punch Cameron in his face, taking back the amulet. I quickly chauffeured Martin to the Imperial City so he can light the dragonfires, but it's too late. Mehrunes Dagon has already invaded Tamriel, threatening the entire world. In a last-ditch effort, Martin shatters the amulet, transforming himself into an avatar of Akatosh, destroying Mehrunes Dagon's physical form and dying himself in the process. With the conclusion of the main quest, all that remains is the Shivering Isles DLC, the home of the Daedric Prince of Madness, Sheogorath. I have to provide a disclosure for the DLC. I was mid-recording in the Shivering Isles when my computer got shut down by a kitty cat. I lost probably 2/3 of the footage of the DLC. I managed to recover some of it, but it's visually rough. I'll try to include as little of that footage as I can, but it was like 3 hours worth. Some of it will be unavoidable. You're lucky that you're cute. I travel to meet with Sheogorath and am named his champion on sight. Now, what could a Daedric prince need a champion for? Well, Sheogorath's realm gets nuked at the end of each era by an event called the Grey March, in which the forces of Order, led by the Daedric Prince of Order, Jigalag, destroy the entire realm. They are the literal antithesis of Sheogorath, who is, again, the Prince of Madness. And being that Martin's death marks the end of the Third Era, Sheogorath is trying to see if something can be done to prevent the Grey March. So we have to see what we can do about that. In the Shivering Isles are the 2 mutually exclusive achievements that I spoke of a while ago. See, this realm is divided into 2 factions, Mania and Dementia. Each faction has a ruling duke, and there are achievements for taking over the dukedom of each side. Both sides cannot be ruled at the same time, so what I did was make a save immediately before telling Sheogorath my decision, went through taking over one faction for the achievement, then reloaded and went through the other side. Worked like a charm. We get the dramatic reveal that Sheogorath and Jiggalag are the same person. Jekyll and Hyde, 2 sides of the same coin, the same entity but never able to coexist. Once Sheogorath transforms into Jiggalag, it's up to me to become the new Prince of Madness and take the throne. I'm Sheogorath now. After crafting a new staff of Sheogorath and cleansing it in the pool of madness, I battle the forces of order and Jiggalag himself, preventing the Grey March and defending my new realm. But with that, that's all of the achievements finished, boys. It took me 36 hours total, basically mainlining the achievements. Not much in the way of wandering around and seeing what I stumbled on. And there is a lot to be seen that has nothing to do with the achievements. So while absolutely I recommend achievement hunting Oblivion, more than that I recommend just playing Oblivion. Explore, enjoy, the achievements will pop along the way. Thanks so much for making it to the end of this video. I'm going to leave you with a compilation of my favorite bugs that I encountered, and there were many. Until next time, bye bye.
Don't stop spinning. Stop spinning. Go get the count. Don't spin. Go get the count. Oh my god, he's just coming out anyway. Shoot. Are you kidding? What happened to your clothes? What the hell happened? What happened to your clothes? Are we having a party? What is going on? Am I invited? Hold on. Where's my... There we go. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to party.
Speak.
Just me and you forever.